If I had to start over from zero today and get to 10K per month in the next 90 days, I'd follow the exact same process that took me from working 70 hours a week for 15 bucks an hour to building a $122,000 per month agency. I'm gonna break down the entire step-by-step system, not the theoretical bullshit you see everywhere, but the actual tactical process that works in 2025. First, let me be brutally honest about something. Most people trying to build agencies are doing it completely backwards. They're trying to figure out everything on their own, watching free YouTube content, hoping somehow they'll stumble into success. But here's what I learned after going completely broke to building a 7-figure agency. Making money is literally about copying someone who's already successful and applying it to a different industry. My student Aaron copied everything I did in my landscaping agency and applied it to painting companies. Now he's doing 40K per month. He didn't waste 2 years trying to reinvent the wheel. Here's the real problem. Most people think they're too smart to need help, or they're too cheap to invest in proper mentorship. So they stay stuck watching the free content BS that's designed to sell them something, not actually teach them anything valuable. So here's exactly what I would do if I started from zero today. Step 1, choose your niche and master their language. I'd pick one specific industry, let's say HVAC companies. I'd spend that first week learning everything about their business model, their problems, most importantly, their language. You need to sound like an expert, not someone who's watched a couple of BS YouTube videos. And I'd learn terms like cost per acquisition, lifetime customer value, seasonal fluctuations, emergency calls versus schedule maintenance. And when you go and talk to an HVAC owner and you understand their world, they'll immediately see you as credible. Step 2, research their current advertising. Here's where most people go wrong. They try to guess what businesses need. Instead, I'd go straight to the Facebook ad library and research everything about HVAC companies in my area. I'd look at their current ads and identify exactly what's wrong with them. Most local businesses have terrible ads. It's complete bullshit. They have generic stock photos. They have boring headlines. They have no call to action. Their landing pages are ass. They take forever to load. This research will give you ammunition for your outreach because I can point to specific problems instead of making generic claims. Step 3, create proof before you have clients. So this is a game changer that nobody talks about. Instead of trying to convince people with words, I'd actually create examples of what I can do using Facebook's Creative Hub. This tool allows you to create mock ads that look exactly like real campaigns. I'd create 5 to 10 example ads for HVAC companies. These would be emotional, story-based ads that actually work. Now, when I reach out to prospects, I'm not just saying I can help you. I'm showing them exactly what better advertising looks like. Step 4, the reactivation campaign strategy. This is a secret weapon for getting that first client. I would offer to run a reactivation campaign for free. Most local businesses have hundreds or thousands of past customers sitting in their CRM or their QuickBooks, but they never contact them. I'd ask them to export that contact list. Then I'd set up an email and text sequence to those past customers offering like a special deal or some shit. Remind them about the seasonal services. So for HVAC companies, this could be time your annual maintenance or 20% off duct cleaning this month, some shit like that. This is the easiest money any local business can make because they're already selling to people who trust them. When that campaign generates appointments or sales, which it almost always does, I'd have them record a genuine testimonial right then and there. Step 5, the discovery and sales process. Once I have proof and ideally one success story, I'd start reaching out through direct messages, not generic spam BS, but personalized messages that reference specific problems that I saw in their current advertising. Something like, hey Mike, I notice your HVAC company is running Facebook ads, but your landing page doesn't have a phone number above the fold. Your ad creative is using stock photos. I've helped other HVAC companies fix these exact issues, increase their lead flow by 300%. Would you be open to a 15-minute call to see how this could work for your business? Now, on that discovery call, I'd ask about their current lead generation, their average job value. I would ask them about how many leads they're getting per month. Then I'd show them my examples and explain exactly how I'd improve their current approach. Step 6, this is pricing and positioning. This is something crucial. I'd charge the same rates as successful agencies from day one, $1,500 minimum with a 3-month agreement. Most beginners think they need to charge less because they're new, but that's backwards thinking. If I'm working with a mentor who's already successful, which I absolutely would be, then I can deliver the same quality results and the mentor will ensure that the campaign works properly. So the clients get the value regardless of my actual experience level. Now, step 7, the AI agency integration. So this is what separates my approach from every other agency. I'd integrate AI voice agents from day day one. When someone fills out a form from their Facebook ads, the AI immediately calls them up, qualifies them, and either books an appointment or does a live transfer to the business owner. Most agencies just deliver the leads and hope the business owner will follow up properly. We deliver booked appointments. That's why our clients see better results and why we can charge those premium prices. Once I have that first client and they're getting results, here's how I would scale to that 10K per month. Month one, I would perfect the process. So $1,500 to $3,000 I would charge and focus entirely on getting incredible results for that first client. I would document everything, the lead cost, the conversion rates, the revenue generated, create a detailed case study with real numbers. Now, month two, I would leverage that proof. You should be at $4,500 to $6,000 per month by month two. You want to use that case study to get 2 to 3 more clients. Now, I'd launch my own Facebook ads targeting HVAC companies using the same success stories as the main selling point. So instead of doing the cold outreach shit, warm prospects are actually coming to me. This is how I run my agency now. By month three, you're going to be at around $7,500 to $12,000. At that point, I'd have multiple case studies and a proven process to scale these companies. I'd put every dollar of profit back into paid advertising to acquire more customers for my agency. The goal is 6 to 8 clients, $1,500 each, but some of them are going to pay you $2,500 plus for more services. Here's the part that most people don't want to hear. The biggest bottleneck to hitting 10K per month isn't strategy. It's the mindset and execution. Most people sabotage themselves trying to figure out everything out alone. And I made this mistake early on. I wasted a ton of time watching free YouTube videos and trying to piece all the shit together from different sources. What changed everything was investing into a proper mentorship and just copying what already works. When Aaron joined my program, he didn't try to reinvent anything. He took my exact landscaping strategy and then just applied it to painting companies. And within 90 days, he was already at 40K per month because he focused on execution instead of reinventing shit. The reality is that making money is about just copying successful systems and applying it to different markets. But most people are too proud or too cheap to invest in learning from someone who's already figured it out. Let me tell you the 3 biggest mistakes that I see people make trying to get to 10K per month. Mistake number 1, they try to be original. They think that they need to come up with some revolutionary approach. No, you just need to do what works. 10K a month is not a lot. You just need to do it a little bit better than your competition. Innovation, that stuff comes after you mastered the fundamentals. Mistake number 2 is they're undercharging because they're new. They think that if they can charge $500 to $800 per month, that's all they're worth. But if you're actually delivering real results, because you have a proper mentorship backing you up, you should charge what the market will pay you. Low prices attract low quality clients who don't value what you do. Mistake number 3 is trying to serve everyone. They think the more niches that they have, the more opportunities. Actually, the more niches equal more confusion. So you need to pick one industry, master their language, understand their problems, become the go-to expert in that space. And another thing that nobody's talking about is getting to 10K per month requires investment, not just time. You need money for this, proper mentorship, and it's non-negotiable if you want to speed up your success with your agency. You need to have Facebook ad money to acquire customers by month 2. You're going to have tools and software for campaign management. You need to have initial ad spend to test campaigns for clients. Most people want to bootstrap and do everything and learn for free. That's why it takes 2 to 3 years to get results that could happen in 90 days with proper guidance. Like, I spent thousands of dollars learning from people who had already built successful agencies. And it's the best investment I have ever made because it compressed that learning curve from years to months. Once you hit 10K per month, you have a choice to make. Do you want a lifestyle business or do you want to build an empire? Like my student Colton, he's doing 21K per month as a one-man operation. He travels the world, works when he wants. He has incredible freedom. And that's a lifestyle business. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to build something bigger, like my agency that does 122K per month, you need to start thinking about hiring, systematizing, and eventually creating something that you can run without you potentially be sold, right? Both paths are very valid, but you need to decide early because it affects how you structure everything. So here's your immediate action plan if you want to get to that 10K per month. This week, you need to choose your niche: HVAC, roofing, flooring, painting. Research 20 businesses in that niche using the Facebook ad library. Identify common problems in their current advertising. Learn the industry language and key pain points. Create 5 to 10 mock ads using the Facebook Creative Hub. Write outreach messages that reference specific problems you found. Set up your basic business structure and pricing. The opportunity is there. Like, local businesses desperately need better marketing, and most agencies just deliver mediocre bullshit results. When you combine Facebook ads with AI automations and and proper targeting, you're going to stand out immediately. But knowledge without action is worthless, and action without guidance is usually wasted effort. So if you're serious about building an agency that gets to 10K per month and beyond, you need to stop consuming information and start implementing those systems. The businesses are out there. They're waiting for somebody who can actually help them. The AI technology exists to give you a competitive advantage. The Facebook advertising platforms gives you access to get in front of the right prospects. The only question is whether you're going to take action or keep planning.